GameCube, as well as to another Game Boy. Like, I forget how the link cable worked. It's like you can connect it to like a Game Boy to a Game Boy, or you can connect it from a Game Boy to the GameCube. And that's the one that I had. And funnily enough, I was the only one out of between my cousins and I kind of thing that actually had this. One of my cousins only had a GameCube to, not GameCube, a Game Boy to a Game Boy cable. But I had one that can connect to a GameCube, but I was the only one that I think that actually had both of the Pokemon games. I think one of my cousins had only one of them, which is funny. But yeah, so we're definitely going to be doing a fun challenge with those two. I think so. It's going to be really interesting to go play through those. But I'm trying to. So yeah, so I'm going to go through my entire Nintendo Switch again. Diablo 3 was the only one I was thinking I was actually going to do with this before BDSP. Actually, I might hold off on recording any more Nintendo Switch games until BDSP comes out. And once those games come out, that will probably take the Nintendo Switch slot as well as the Pokemon slot for until those games are done, kind of thing. Because not only does it fulfill both things, but I kind of want to finish the game as quickly as possible. Get a huge chunk of the recording done, and then just upload it, kind of thing, as fast as possible. I might slow down the uploads in case, because I'm going to be uploading them as soon as I'm done editing them. Because I'm going to be going with a very long session here and there. I'm going to definitely not do what I did with one. I'm actually going to separate them. But they're all going to be recorded under one day. I might even finish the game day one. But I'm going to separate the sessions, kind of thing. So that it makes it much easier for me to edit them. Because I have one session right now, not to spoil it or anything like that, but that is already taken sort of the longest session that I've ever done. But I've already had very few issues with this session in general, so I am slowly getting that done and out of the way. But seriously, I am that angry with it that I'm actually going to try and get it done again. But for the most part, I'm trying to finish it. And it is getting harder and harder every day because it keeps resetting itself, and I hate it for doing that. But yeah. And that's it. Finally. Unless you're going to say something else. Thanks, game. Awesome. So yeah, so just to create less of a headache, I'm just gonna do what I normally do with sessions and just make it shorter. But yeah. Alright. Let's put the game back on. I'm going to go and turn off my mouse so it doesn't change anything. Alright, let's go. Let's go and continue. I don't know what happens if you actually go back to it at this point in time. It might tell you to change it to the adventure mode. Oh no, it kicks you off to this. Okay, give me a second. Let's get out of here real quick. Quit. Yeah. So I'm actually kind of surprised that my character from my original game was so easily able to migrate over to this game specifically. Game settings. There we go, adventure. We'll go to Adventure Act 1. There we go, we can go to Torment now. We can go to as long as we can go up to here. Until you're level 70. Yeah, there you go. I forget what difficulty I was on. I think I'm at like Torment 3 or 4 or something like that. Which is very interesting. So I'll just go with this for now. We're not actually going to go and actually play it, but we're just going to switch it. I want to see if the guy actually says where you can find it. I'm curious if he actually does say it. Because then I'll just end up adding it on to the session later. Or I'll do a very short session of it, kind of thing. Depending on what happens. Alright, so let's just go and do this for a second. Actually, I'm going to find out. Can you get an upgrade at all?
Yes.
Oops. We are going to go and... Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I can store in a bunch of these gems. Okay. Yeah, I think I can store in a bunch of these gems, and then that should free up a lot of inventory spots. Yep. Alright, let's go. I'm actually kind of surprised though that we didn't get many good items during our journey. Which I'm actually very surprised, because when I went with my Necromancer the first time, I got some really good stuff. Alright, so let's see. What can you get a hold of? It's actually really good for you. Oh, we got some good boots you can have. Cool, cool. You can have a good ring.
I will use...
Whoops, my bad. You can get some good that. There you go. Nice, nice. Very nice, very nice. You can get that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the legendary items, and I'm going to kind of give it back to my other character specifically as a payment for the rare items that we got hold of, kind of thing, if I can. Okay, so I need to actually grab the stuff now. Alright, so you're probably already seeing the things, and you're probably already gonna, like, wiki, like, how good they are or something like that. Or you're probably already, like, looking like, okay, is this even, like, good for, like, a Necromancer? Don't get me wrong, I'm going to explain everything. But the first thing I'm actually going to say is I am not a Diablo 3 expert. I am not, I'm not, like, that good at the game. The only thing I know is, like, if the number looks like it's really good, then I'd actually obviously have gonna move it over. Oh, you can identify here? Awesome. What is this? Gain up to 25% movement speed based on the amount of life missing. You can have that. Alright, so I think it'll show everything, right? Yeah, I want to see... Oops. I don't really think it matters on which ring that, or which hold it's going to actually have it at. Come on. Is that it? Yep, alright. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. But there we go. Alright, so this is the armor that I've, of course, hold during my normal playthrough. or during my my normal game. It is not perfect, as I of course have my final passive of course unlocked, and I have the Kanai's cube unlocked as well with 3 items of course that I use. But for the most part, here is what the items are. So I have this, the Sultan of Blinding Sand. I think it does. I don't think I really cared too much about what it did. I think the only, did I even change this? Yes, but I don't remember what I changed it from and to, kind of thing. Oh no, wait, the enchanter is over here. I think. Yeah, I think the enchanter's like right over here, if I'm not mistaken. No? Wait. Or is that during, or is that, no, that's during the playthrough thing, or the story. No, where is she now? Oh, she's over here. Never mind, I'm wrong. Okay, what did I change it from? Oh, I didn't do it yet. Oh, okay. I can kind of do it now, but that's not really what I'm looking for. All right, so there's that. For the glove, I have the gloves of worship. Shrine effects last for 10 minutes. This is very helpful for very simple reasons. Yeah, again, all the things are not really exactly what I want, but it's as good as I'm going to get. I mean, if I can change these values, obviously I would max it out and do whatever I wanted with it, but it's fine. The other thing is the Deathwatch Mantle. This is the only one, like, shoulder piece that I was getting that was actually looked very nice, so I ended up just going with it. What it does is it has a certain percent chance of exploding into a fan of knives, which does 750 to about 950 weapon damage when hit. It's very, very nice. The other thing is the Requiem Cereplate. I think I found this with 3 sockets, which was really nice. Devour restores an additional 88% of essence and life. In addition, when Devour restores essence or life above your maximum, you gain excess is granted over 3 seconds. So this is what I thought one of my passives did, but I guess not. Alright, so we have the Helmet, Leoric's Crown. If you've played through the game, you would have already found this, or you would have already been given this. Whenever a gem is socketed inside of it, that gem's effect is increased by a certain percentage. I think it maximizes at either 90 or 100, and I have 81, so that's obviously really nice. But there you go. The Haunt of Vaxo summons shadow clones to your aid when you stun an enemy. This effect may occur once every 30 seconds. Now this summons, I think it's like 2 clones. I could be wrong. It might change depending on which class you're using. Or depending on which skills you have active maybe. But like it only summons like I think 2 for me. So that might be different. Ancient Parthan Defenders. Each stunned enemy within 25 yards reduces your damage taken by 12%. It's kind of nice. There's another one I think that's like anytime you kill an elite, I think another one spawns or something like that, or or maybe it's like a shoulder thing. Like anytime you activate a shrine, an elite appears. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Leoric's Signet. This is a ring that just pretty much just helps you with leveling up. So that's the reason why I have it. I don't know if I found another ring that was really helpful. I think I didn't. But yeah, this is another one that I found that was really nice for me. This Arkstone. Lightning pulses periodically between all wearers of this item. Okay, this might be before I ended up changing my rings, maybe, because I don't remember why I had this. But I might be wrong. Briner's Journey. Attacking with Bone Spikes has a 22% chance to cast a Bone Nova at the target location. And I think, if I remember correctly, Bone Nova is something that's in one of these, I think, right? Or maybe it's not even one of these. Maybe it's something else. Did I not? Nope, didn't find it. Alright, so maybe it's like I think it's like an AoE thing. I can't be wrong. Defiler Cusses? I don't know. Your Bone Spirit's damage is increased by 400% damage. I don't even use Bone Spirit, so this doesn't really matter. but it was the only thing that was very helpful for pants. So, so I think I find that was actually very useful for pants. I might find a better one later on. And if it would stop, there we go. Dainty's Binding. You gain an additional 43% damage reduction when there is an enemy afflicted by any of your curses. I think I have a curse, I think. Is it this? Yeah. So, there you go. Let's go through one area so I can show you, like, the damage. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's the bosses areas here that it wants. And then there's, like, a bunch of bounties that we can do. But we're just going to go through, like... let's see here. Let's go through the old ruins. We're not actually going to go through the old ruins. We're just going to go do a little bit of fighting, and then that's going to be it. Okay.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I want to check my experience for a second. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
That is not possible.
Okay, I want to wait till we actually have to start going to a different cell. Or a new area. Look at my experience. It's going up a little bit. I think it's because these enemies are very weak in general. Yeah, there you go. Don't worry, I'll go to my actual